Hi, everyone. It is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, when your films are not good enough to get shown at a film hall. And you might think, oh, Jordan, are you putting down your work? No, I'm just telling the truth. That my films don't make enough goud for film halls to get the right, a deal to broadcast, to play it, you know? And all my films only go on DVD, and that is, good to nothing, you know? They'll be like, well, your film isn't going to bring in a lot of gold. And we only get deals with films that bring a lot of gold in. And if we play your film, I don't think a lot of folks are going to come or going to buy a tag to go to the show. And I don't think a lot of folks are going to buy food or drinks either. I don't think your film's going to make enough gout, so sorry, we can't play it here. Oh, that's understandable, you know. But that's your belief, though. You never played any of my films. So how would you know my film doesn't bring in enough gold for you? You never played my film. And it's true. Some film halls are never played, and could say that about my work, but unless they played someone's film and then said, oh, we didn't bring enough gold in from tag sales or drink or food sales or whatever other things, but just to say that they wouldn't bring enough gold in, well, that's a belief. Did they ever seek to do any of my films? No, and I have gone to some film halls and say, hey, you might want to play my film. And they've always said, sorry, we don't want to play your film, and always had some forgiveness to why they didn't want to get a deal with me. Oh, well, you're a small film business, you're not well known. And, well, we just say your lighting isn't with, so you're saying because my business is a small business, huh? You didn't even watch my film. You want me to show you my film, and one of you folks can watch it and then tell me what you think of it. We don't have the time. Oh, yeah, but you got a time if a big film business, says, comes in and says, here, play our film. And then you got all the time in the world. What? Because they got a lot of gold? Is that why? Yeah, that's right. Because you don't have enough gold. We're not going to make enough gold from your films. How do you know? You never played in my films, and you never played any of my films, so you don't know if folks would buy a tag to go see my film or buy food or drink to eat and drink while watching my film. You don't know. So tell the truth. You're just making up bullshit. And I think there is someone who works here that could watch my film and then say, oh, play my film. And you could see if folks want to buy a ticket to go see my film and see if anyone wants to buy food and drink, when they're watching my film. But just only the YouTube bullshit me and say that you don't got the time because I don't have enough gold. That's bullshit right there. Now, if my godmother Zena and her husband Cameron were here, then they made a film. You go, oh, how can I play it for you? Bullshit. Yeah. And when you're a filmmaker, unless you're one of the big film businesses out there, then good luck with getting your film on. They had to get a film hall to even play it. because they'll look at your film and they'll say, "Oh, we're not going to make enough gouge from it." Well, how the hell do they know? They didn't play my film. They didn't know, so they won't know if anyone would come to see my film or not. They don't know if anyone would buy a tag to see my film. They don't know if anyone would go and buy, food or drink to eat when watching my film. They don't know. They just think because I'm a small filmmaker, they just think my film won't do well at their film hall, you know. So anyway, that's the end of end of this film. Hope you like it, and give it a like, share, and playlist it, and I'll see you later.